Hello and welcome. My name is Molly Shambly. I'm the America's Smart Service Business Development Manager. Welcome to Selling SmartNet Total Care Service. I am thrilled that you have taken this moment to learn about SmartNet Total Care. During our time together, you will be able to understand the connection between Cisco Prime and SmartNet Total Care. Also articulate the customer value, benefits, and expected results from SmartNet Total Care. Describe the key components of Sntc, and explain value by time saved in contract management. You will be able to prevent outages by proactive notification to risks, plan around product lifecycle changes, explain Cisco's commitment to security, position SmartNet Total Care where there is a NOS contract already in place, and last, we'll show you some demo slides of Sntc for you to be able to see live what the tool enables. Cisco Prime and SmartNet Total Care. Sntc builds on the network management product Cisco Prime. Sntc and Prime share certain features, but Sntc can go much further in managing inventory of the install base. Because SmartNet Total Care can show inventory and uncovered devices, Sntc can reduce contract renewal time significantly. What is included in SmartNet Total Care? Cisco SmartNet Total Care, driven by smart service capabilities, provides extensive inventory and contract management, proactive device diagnostics, and alerts. This integrated solution improves risk management, resolves problems quickly, and reduces operating expenses. SmartNet Total Care world-class foundational technical services capabilities include anytime access to specialized engineers in Cisco's Technical Assistance Center, online resources for fast self-service, eligible software updates to protect and extend the investment in Cisco products, and advanced hardware replacement in as little as 2 hours. SmartNet Total Care has gained rapid marketplace traction. Over 700 customers have adopted Sntc, exceeding targets. We know customers are finding value in this service because we're measuring that value in a very structured way of utilization. As you can see, SmartNet Total Care is a reasonably priced offer that becomes even more of a value proportioned to the install base. Now let's compare SmartNet and SmartNet Total Care. Sntc begins with Cisco's award-winning technical service, the same services offered in SmartNet, and adds smart service capabilities, install base and contract management, device diagnostics, and proactive alerts. What customers are the best candidates to migrate from SmartNet to Sntc? The customer who has a large and complex install base of Cisco products, wants to improve visibility into support coverage and contracts, and wants to minimize entitlement questions, which can slow down time to resolution. SmartNet Total Care has these smart capabilities. Tools that automate the collection of device data matched with Cisco's contract database to report devices that are approaching end of service, end of life, and devices without service coverage, yielding improved risk management, rapid problem-solving resolution, and reduced operating cost. Only Cisco can match device data with its contract database, providing unique visibility into device coverage. Smart service capabilities are at the center of the value we and our partners deliver. Fuel performance, efficiency, and innovation with smart service capabilities. How SmartNet Total Care works. SmartNet Total Care uses Cisco smart capabilities. This service uses 3 key steps. A collector gathers customer network inventory data from Cisco products. The collector can be a hardware-software combination from Cisco, or a software-only installation from Cisco on the customer's server. Install base data is securely transported to Cisco, where information collected from the customer's networks are matched with Cisco's contract, manufacturing, and product alert information. The frequency of collections is established with the customer. Information and results are displayed in the SMARTnet Total Care portal, a web portal that displays the customer's reports in an easy-to-read graphical format. Feature 1. Install base and contract management. Sntc enables both Cisco and the customer to validate the service levels and status of Cisco products to make sure the customer has the proper service contracts in place. A powerful web portal provides a secure environment to access, review, and download reports. This information can help the customer assess the risk factors around service contracts for Cisco products and make plans for upgrades. A key customer value proposition is visibility. Through the SMARTnet Total Care portal, customers gain improved visibility and insights into their install base. From a sales perspective, a picture is worth 1,000 words. For example, this portal view shows at a glance how many Cisco devices of each type are installed in the network. With one click, the user can see individual devices, and another click reveals specific information about this device, including configuration and related alerts. Use portal screenshots like these for maximizing impact when selling the service. Make this important point to your customer. The SMARTnet Total Care portal provides a direct, easy way to customize views and download reports. Feature 2. Alerts. SMARTnet Total Care alerts proactively identify relevant devices and notify users of installed devices impacted by Cisco's published product alerts and security advisories. The alerts are correlated with the customer's network assets, so they see only the alerts that apply to their Cisco products. Customers no longer have to actively seek out this information, and customers no longer have to wade through unrelated documentation to find the pertinent alerts they need, resulting in time savings and a better chance the customer's network will be protected from threats. The alerts are accessed within the Sntc portal, the same portal the customer will use for all the SMARTnet Total Care reports and notifications. Sntc is a Cisco brand resale service targeted to commercial select, enterprise, service provider, and public sector customers. Feature 3. Device Diagnostics. Using Device Diagnostics, enabled devices can automatically send a message to Cisco Data Center, which in turn will notify the customer of a problem via the Smart Call Home portal. This smart capability is included with SMARTnet Total Care. These enabled devices can continuously monitor their own health and notify the customer of potential issues using a secure, personalized web portal that contains messages, detailed diagnostics, and recommended remediation. If a serious problem arises, these enabled devices can automatically generate a service request with the Cisco TAC that is routed to the right team for your customer's particular problem. Problems can be preempted. We recommend timing the presentation of SMARTnet Total Care to a compelling event such as any large network growth or expansion, like that from a merger or acquisition, when it is important to know all the Cisco equipment and its contract and coverage status in the environment. New technology purchases, when there is a need to plan for replacing and/or upgrading equipment and coverage, such as a utilization model. At the end of a KTN or CDS engagement so that the customers can get ongoing contract and coverage information, not just the one-time evaluation. Or at the time of SMARTnet renewal. In some cases, Sntc can be used at any time to get a clear picture of the install base well ahead of the renewal time. Consider your situation. At a minimum, plan ahead so you can present Sntc to the customer a few months before the SMARTnet contract is due to end and create your foundational knowledge to build an architecture. Why would you position SMARTnet TotalCare? The self-service reports generated by SMARTnet TotalCare, visible to both customer and account teams, reveal uncovered equipment, expiring coverage, and devices past last day of support, among many other data items. Use these reports when talking to customers about increasing their coverage and protecting their investment. This data will lead to easier renewals and increased service coverage, while potentially upgrading new equipment. Start with establishing a picture of the customer's install base, and you will gain these advantages. Improved visibility into coverage gaps, identifying sales opportunities, improved efficiencies in support incidents, minimizing entitlement debates, which frees up time for deeper customer conversations and fun for you. For you to be able to have this ongoing information on your customer's network, you will need to be able to overcome a few of these objections. Let's examine each of these objections in turn and learn the best responses we have gathered from successful closings. Why is the install base inventory process necessary? Don't you already know what devices are covered and not covered by Cisco service? We know that networks are dynamic. Devices are moved, taken offline, replaced, and so on, all in response to changing business requirements and equipment life cycles. The install base inventory process is necessary to provide the customer with the most current view of their network and the associated service contracts. Here are two of the best reasons for gaining visibility into the install base. One, it is important to know where equipment is located so that 2 or 4 our replacements are delivered to the correct install at address. And 2, good visibility into the install base can help with planning by telling the customer whether the proper devices are covered with the right service contracts. Security issues worry me. Many customers come to us with security concerns related to SMARTnet TotalCare. Cisco provides end-to-end security using industry-proven practices and protocols. There are several things you can do to alleviate customers' concerns regarding data privacy and security. First, assure them that Cisco takes security very seriously and has taken precautions to protect privacy at every stage of the process. Only device information and never network data is uploaded. Device passwords and SNMP community strings are never uploaded. In addition, customers can choose what information they upload to Cisco servers by excluding specific devices or groups. Customers can choose to keep actual host names and/or IP addresses private through the Sntc data privacy feature. The collector will mask this information prior to uploading the collected data. Cisco has more detailed security information available. Your Cisco account team is ready to answer more questions about Cisco security. I'm looking to cut costs. I don't understand why I have to pay a premium for Sntc. Where's the extra added value? Getting customers to consider Sntc is less about price and more about value. For them, it's about change. Changing the way the install base is managed, changing the way service coverage is analyzed, changing the way service contracts are managed. It is essential that customers understand the real value of Sntc is in the long-term savings. The value delivered far exceeds the price the customer may pay for Sntc. Our case studies cite that what used to take weeks can now take only an hour or 2. Here are some points that you will want to emphasize. The importance of current service information to avoid risks. The time-consuming cost of install base and manual contract administration. The risk of not knowing the installed at location of network devices or not advising Cisco of the correct location. The loss of productive use of equipment because it can't be found quickly due to an unknown device move or change on the network. IT resources can be better spent on strategic projects rather than tracking inventory and ensuring support coverage. Faster time to resolution because correct entitlement information is readily available to both the customer and the Cisco TAC. Always sell value, not price. Installed base management is a fundamental solution with many benefits. Less risk, complete service coverage, and lower cost. Contract consolidation can remove time and manually effort from the service contract process. Why would I transition to SMARTnet Total Care when I already have SMARTnet? Often the biggest competitor to Sntc is inertia. Why change what the customer is already using, especially when it has delivered consistent value to them? The answer is simple. By demonstrating that the customer can retain the value already delivered with SMARTnet and get much more with Sntc that enhances the proactive features. Ask your customer, when was the last time you took a look at network inventory? What process are you currently using to gather network inventory information? Is that the same for contracts? How long does that take? Is your inventory process always timely and comprehensive? Can you view the status of your install base online at any time? Are you utilizing that install base to be able to gather information, diagnostics, and alerts? Do you know which Cisco devices will reach end of service in the next 90 days? What about 180 days? Do you know if all your equipment has the right iOS installed? Are you sure all your devices have the latest protection against security vulnerabilities? When you need to call TAC, do you have all the device and entitlement information readily available? Do you get too many alerts and field notices? Do you know which ones that apply to which devices on your network? How do you keep track once the alert has been applied? Tell customers Sntc builds on SMARTnet to add install base management, device diagnostics, and alerts. These added capabilities provide a proactive approach in resolving problems that adds to the many resources provided in both service programs. I already have NOS. Do I need SMARTnet Total Care? It is important from the outset of the discussion to position the two services. If your customer wants expert engineering services to plan, design, and optimize their network, then sell NOS. If your customer wants support for day-to-day operations, then SMARTnet Total Care is a great choice for ongoing maintenance. Help contrast the two services in customers' minds with your questions. The best practice is to use both services, since they address different needs. Sntc's value is improved risk management, rapid problem resolution, and reduced operating costs. NOS maximizes the value of a customer's network investment, driving architecture consumption and utilizing product features. Ask your customers, do you have an up-to-date inventory of your network? Do all your devices have appropriate service coverage? Do you have timely self-service access to install-based information on demand? Is support information for each device up-to-date and accurate such that when service is required, it happens quickly and efficiently? Sntc provides detailed install base understanding that can assist with NOS engagements. Better network knowledge can result in better engineering decisions. In addition, If your customer wants to plan, design, and optimize their network, there is no peer when it comes to the expertise delivered by Cisco's talented NOS engineering team. Now that we know a little bit about the features and benefits of SMARTnet Total Care, why you would want to be able to use it for your customer, and how to overcome the objections the customers may have, let's look at the tool now.